Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Paramita and I have come back after a long time with a lecture on Ben Jonson's The Alchemist. So if you're new to my channel, please do like, share and do not forget to subscribe to my channel to keep yourself updated about any new videos. So now without any further ado, let's get into the video. In the last two acts, the two victims, namely Dapper and Drugger, have been introduced, and we also came to know with what intention they came to visit Subtle. Now, in Act 1, Scene 4, the third victim is introduced, and he is Epicure Mammon. Mammon, the name itself is significant because it personifies greed, it personifies wealth, any entity that can represent money, greed, lust. So as scene 4 begins, we see that face the doll informs face that two immoral women have come to see Subtle, and Subtle immediately says that he cannot speak with them right now, and Doll informs that she has already informed these two women, speaking like one of his spirits through the speaking tube. And she also informs that she has seen Epicure Mammon, who is coming towards their house, and now he's at the far end of the lane. And Subtle immediately tells Face that now he has to manage him, he has to manage the whole situation and Epicure Mammon as well. And Doll is also instructed by Subtle to get herself ready, which implies that Doll is now going to pretend to be someone else. She is now going to present a different identity. So Face exits. And now Subtle, this the line which starts with, "Oh, I did look for him." In this entire passage, Subtle says that he expected Epicure Mammon to come at sunrise, but it seems that he could sleep, marvel, with that he could sleep solely. So this is the day, and he also says that he this is the day when he is supposed to hand him over the philosopher stone. And at the same time he mentions, which also gives readers information about Epicure Mammon, that how he was obsessed with the idea of having this philosopher's stone. So Subtle says that he has been talking about the philosopher's stone, and once he gets it, what he will do with the philosopher's stone. He has been talking about all this for this month, throughout this month. So he wants to sell pieces of this stone, and then Subtle says that he can imagine Epicure Mammon visiting ordinary places, going to those people who are suffering from pox and curing him with the philosopher's stone. So philosopher's stone in alchemical tradition means that it is a substance that can transmute all types of metals into gold. Not only that, it can also produce the elixir of life, which can give eternal youth, which can lend someone eternal youth and immortality at the same time. So here Subtle says that now he can imagine what Epicure Mammon will do once he gets the philosopher stone, because he has found him completely obsessed with the philosopher, with the idea of having the philosopher's stone. So he says that I can imagine him going to those places where people are suffering from pox and and curing them, go visiting the plague houses, that is walking in the moor fields, going to the lepers, giving them medicines, and also offering citizens' wives balls of perfume made of that elixir, which they will wear as which these women will wear as bracelets, and this will help uh, them to protect themselves. So as his preservative, what he uses in those perfume, elixir. Not only that, not only that, what else does he intend to do? He intends to turn those old bods, meaning the immoral women, young. So he will visit the highways and make the beggars there rich. And so Subtle says that I I can see no end to his labors, to his efforts, and he seems to be determined to make nature feel ashamed of her long sleep. That we all know death is a natural process, and it is nature that causes the death of human beings. So he says that by serving this elixir of life to the people around in London city, he is going to make nature feel ashamed for putting people to death. And then he says that if this dream lasts, he will turn the age to gold. So if what he wants, if his dream continues to last, then Epicure Mammon will turn the present age into a golden age. And with this, scene 4 ends. So the themes that we come across in this last scene of Act 1 is again greed for wealth, greed to become more rich, and desire, excessive desire. So throughout Act 1, we have seen that Ben Jonson has introduced the themes that will pervade the play, namely greed, excessive desire, and how this excessive desire or excessive greed on the part of human beings blind them and they become gullible. So this is something that Ben Jonson satirizes in the play, that when people are obsessed with, when they become obsessed with wealth, when they become obsessed with their greed, when they cannot see anything beyond their greed, it completely blinds them. They cannot see the difference between the right and the wrong. They lose their sense of judgment. They cannot see, they cannot differentiate the white from the black, and this blinds them completely. And when people get blinded, they get entrapped, just as we see in the play Dapper, Drugger, and Epicure Mammon will get entrapped by these con artists. So the main idea that Ben Jonson conveys here is that human beings are gullible. And it's not that everyone is gullible. It's only when we get obsessed with something, it completely blinds us. And then we cannot see the reality. We fail to see the truth. And this makes us gullible. And this situation is exploited by people like Face, Subtle, and Doll Common, who are con artists, who are determined to con people, deceive people, cheat them, and earn money. So, with this, we come to the end of scene 4. I hope you understood the lecture, and if you really liked it, do share it, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll come soon with another lecture. Until then, bye bye.